people call up and they say, when will it rain? Well, I mean, that's a very short question, and we don't really want to try that one. But people occasionally call up and give very long questions. We'll just sort the questions by length, and those will sort of be the natural values. Okay, and then we can randomly select between training and test. The relevance judgments, well, my gosh, we already have them. All right, so we took questions, we got the answers, we know which ones are the answers to the questions. We'll just give you in the training data, the one or two answers, and we'll select for the training data the one where we know a couple of answers. Right? And so for training, you can use something like reciprocal rank as a measure to see how you're doing. And of course, there might be other good documents, and you won't know that. But the training data is very cheap, and it's available as soon as this is transcribed. Right? For the test questions, we should do some pooling. So we thought we might do depth 30 pooling, but we could do whatever was appropriate. So the same person who transcribes will do the relevance. Right? So we just hire one person, they transcribe questions, transcribe answers, do relevance judgments, and they don't withdraw. Okay. So if you remember last time we were looking at pictures like this that said, well, here the system got it, and a couple of words later it lost it, and back here it got it, and then it lost it, and then it got it. And we have to have a measure. Now, anybody who's done work on set-based retrieval knows about the F measure. The F measure actually comes from Dan Reitbergen's book. Before that, there was an E measure, right? So earlier in the book, there's an E measure that nobody uses. I thought, because this is a delay measure, we would call it the D measure. That's what I told Jitendra. It's actually the Doug measure, but don't tell him that. Okay? So anyway, we got this D measure, and the D measure says if you chime in here and say I got it, well, you don't. So you got a 0, right? And so the way it's written here, if the reciprocal rank is below 1, well then you didn't find it in the first position, and you get no credit, right? And if the reciprocal rank is equal to 1, that means, well, maybe you're here in the first position. So we'll give you some amount of credit. If delta t is 0, then we'll give you e to the minus 0 credit, so we'll give you credit 1, that's here. And depending on what you set k to, that'll just control the rate at which it falls off. And what that says is, being a little late is bad, but once you're late, being a little later isn't